How's it going, all you beautiful people out there in the wolf pack? How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are staying safe, staying tactical. And what are we getting into today? So, I've been asked a lot about, say, what would be my go to war gun? Just something that, if I had nothing else, that something popped off, or, what would be my go to gun? And I'm kind of split because I have a lot of options, but if I had to choose one, I'm kind of torn between two, and I want to get what your guys' opinion of. So, my first one that I've always wanted one in my collection, and it's my one and only one that I have. I do plan on getting more, but this is kind of my pride and joy, and I'm working on doing some upgrades to it. But it's kind of little plain Jane. But so my first option would be my AK. Now, this is my SHTF ZPAP M70, and this thing is absolutely gorgeous, and I love this thing. Now, I do plan on, doing some upgrades to this. That I don't get me wrong, I love the all original wood, furniture and everything, but just some of it is just not comfortable to me. So, kind of like the first thing was the grip. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the wood and everything, but it's just not comfortable to me. Just my opinion. Now, the only thing I've done so far is I changed out the pistol grip for this Hogue pistol grip, and it is just so comfortable. I love these grips. They fit so well and they're so comfortable. But as far as the gun, this is a SHTF ZPAP M70 it's made in Serbia, and these things just run. You know what I mean? That no matter what you throw at them, that they will run. And I do have it loaded up with a P-mag, and I do have some black tips in there. But I love this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous, and at the same time, it's just an absolute tank. This thing will run, and absolutely love this thing. But that's my first option. And apologize if you heard the car alarm going off, but one of my neighbors. So that's my first option. But I've always wanted an AK. I like AKs. They run, and they're extremely reliable, and they have that real nice hard-hitting 7.62 by 39 round, and it just has plenty of power. But on the other side, my other go-to-war gun would be my AR-15. And this is a POF Minuteman. Now, I've done quite a bit to this gun. That this is my pride and joy, to be honest. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and I have it set up the way I want it to. There is one or two, a couple, little things I need to add to it. But other than that, it is set up exactly the way I want it to. That I have just, small little stubby forward grip. I got my backup sights. I have my Holosun AMES, I believe, red dot that runs off of battery and solar. But I have my Hogue pistol grip. I also have the JP Armament captured buffer spring system. I have the Magpul bad lever. And I've put plenty of rounds through this thing, and I love the new P-mag I should call it the T-mag, as it's called. But I have my 5.56, I have my green tips loaded up, and this thing just runs. I have put plenty of rounds through this thing. It is extremely reliable, and also I have that velocity and that distance with the 5.56, and it's definitely a very viable round. And just this, I love this thing. I love this setup, and it is definitely one of my favorite rifles. So I'm a little partial to the ARs. I'm just an AR guy. I love ARs. That I honestly believe that they are the adult Legos. You know, that you can do anything and everything to them. AKs are kind of a little harder to do that too. Don't get me wrong, I know that they're customizable, but just they're not as easy and not as universal as an AR. But that's just my opinion. That honestly, if I had to choose between the two, I'd be a little torn, because they both have their pros and their cons. And just I've put plenty of rounds through both of them that, I would trust either one. The only, I guess you could say that I would lean more towards my AR, because I have that distance if need be. You know what I mean? That if I really needed to, I could take off that red dot, put a scope on it, or even just have a whole nother, upper setup for long range if need be. So it's kind of a little hard to choose. But I mean, I definitely love both, and I just think that they are both extremely good options, and I love both of them, so, but let me know what you guys think. That are you guys AR guys, AK guys, either or, what your guys' setups are, and I would love to see them. But let me know what you guys think. What is your go-to-war rifle? And there's plenty of other options too, other than ARs and AKs, but it's just all I have in my collection at the moment. So, but what is your guys' options? What do you guys think? Please leave a like. Please comment down below. I would love to talk to you guys. And stay safe, stay tactical. I'll see you guys in the next one.